Hey y'all, it's me, J. Marie Tarot, and today for our pick a card reading, we have number 1 with a crow feather, number 2 with a rock that I found in my yard, and number 3 with this lighter. And then go ahead and pause the video here so you can meditate on which pile is calling to you the most, and then we're gonna keep going. All right. We're going to start with the Crow Tarot, number 1, and then all the decks are going to be listed below in the description box. And to begin, I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you. Let's see what's going on. We have Hermit, Retreat, and Recharge. And then we have Polar Bear and Nurture. Allow any anxieties and worries to be gently released and offered up to be healed. We have Hare, Strength. Take time to make clear decisions. Bring awareness and light to the situation. Okay. Yeah, this was like a shift. You're coming into something new though. But you might be having to let go of things that you might not want to be letting go of. With this number 23 here, you could be getting messages in your dreams. You could be a natural astral traveler. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. You could be going through a breakup and a career shift at once. So be sure to, with the Hermit, be sure to give yourself space to retreat and recharge, space to like meditate, space to just kind of like zone out, space to like free yourself from anxiety. Anxiety is going to be the constant right now. So carving out times for yourself so you can just tell that anxiety like not right now for at least like 10-20 minutes. Meditation is a great way, like sitting with your back against a tree and matching your energy to the tree's energy and just kind of sitting there for 10 minutes and just keeping your mind clear would be good. Okay, everything you're worried about is meant to be released or shifted for some, because even the career thing, it's like something you've been working on even on the side or something is about to pay off and become the main source of income. You just have to give yourself space to see that this ending around career is really like a blessing, so you can do something full time or put your energy into something that you really love and you enjoy, and you can build up from like you're currently at the 9 of Pentacles, which is a very like solid set energy. It's in reverse, so you're losing it, possibly losing that stability. But the next step, like what it's leading to, like when you follow your heart and do what you want and birth a whole new path for yourself, it's Queen of Pentacles energy. It's like mastery level. It's as far as you can go. It is the top. The relationship too, you might not be seeing the lesson. There's a lesson here. Let's see what's going on here. Rebirth. Death is rebirth. Which is kind of what this card means. Okay, you might not be seeing like the lesson for you in this relationship that's ending is like protecting your energy, keeping your boundaries strong. You may have like felt like you lost yourself in this. King of Cups. This could be like a very strong connection. This could even be a soulmate connection. But remember with that, like capitalism, colonialism, like teaches us that we're meant to find one person and spend the rest of our lives with them. And that's not always the case. That definitely happens sometimes, but not all the time. When souls are created, we're created in groups of 50 to 100. And these are your soulmates. They can be your family, your friends, lovers, pets, trees, like anyone. But when they come into our life, like sometimes they get to stay and sometimes they're just here for each other to teach each other something. And then they have to keep going. Because remember, Earth is a school. This place is about soul growth so you can ascend to a point where you no longer have to come here. So with this, I think probably the hardest thing you're going through is like releasing this relationship, because it's also rocking your stability somehow. So you may be like needing to look for a new place to live. The conflict though, pay attention to the conflict, because it's not getting better. It's getting worse, it seems. It feels like you may have to move out. You may have to, you're definitely not wanting to leave. You could be prolonging a shift. I want you to be careful with that. I want you to give yourself, 10 to 20 minutes a day where you just sit with your emotions. You just feel what you're feeling so that you can learn from your emotions what they're trying to tell you, and then you can heal and release them. And the more balance we have with our emotions, the more we can heal and release them, the more we can see the path. You may have to just take some time to let it out, to cry it out. Oh yeah. That could help you see the clarity. It's important to know, you're going to bigger places. You get everything you want. It's just on the other side of this. With this Ace of Swords. This may be one of your first deep dive into shadow work. Know that this isn't permanent. This isn't going to last forever. The fastest way to get through it is give yourself space to feel what you're feeling in an effort to understand it so you can heal and release it. That's how you get through this. Release anything that you feel like you're holding on to out of scarcity mindset or fear, because those things are being removed from your life right now to make way for much better. I mean, now we have the Emperor coming out. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords. Like, this is a very fast shift as well. You may not like this energy of like hermit mode. Like, this may not resonate like with who you are. Just know like the only way out is through. So the fastest way to get out of this energy is to just sit with it and understand what it's trying to teach you. But things are shifting rapidly and your career looks really, really great. Just release anything that's like holding you back or doesn't resonate with your energy anymore, including like relationships and friendships. You got this. All right. Have a good one. Lily. Lily, go lay down. All right, number 2. Let me just shuffle these a little bit here. You pick the Queer Tarot by Ash and Chess. And all the decks will be listed in the description box below. First, let's pull some oracle decks for you. Very nice. Okay, so far we have Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. We also have number 9. This one is about ending a cycle that is more barren, more dry, more difficult, and coming into a very prosperous time. Then we have Hedgehog, acceptance, embrace who you are. And Frog, stepping into your power. Don't take a back seat in your story. It's time to step up. Nice. All right, let's see what's going on here. You're coming out of an intense soul lesson, I would say. Some heartbreak energy. You may have come out of a difficult time with money and things are already balancing out, which is great. 5 of Swords. You could have gone through a breakup recently. Wands of Lovers, yeah. You could. It feels like you're at the end of this healing journey, though, with this breakup. The lesson from it was speaking your truth. There's also been a shift in career that you're very positive, like you feel very passionate about. You definitely gain more intuition from this difficult time you just got out of. High Priestess, what's up? That's like double High Priestess. Let's see. Ace of Wands. You could now be stepping onto a path where you're a spiritual leader, spiritual healer, making money off of your spiritual gifts. Or maybe there's like, let me check this one. This is the direction you want to go in, and you should. You're being called to do this. There's opportunities coming. You just have to see. You just have to see this as a path that can happen. So remember, in the earthly realm, perception becomes reality. So if we perceive blocks in our path, then they will exist. So you have to sit with any blocks you're perceiving and understand where they come from. Like, why are they there? How are they blocking you? And start dismantling them. Because this is the path you're meant to take. Like, this is where your most abundance is possible. This is your highest timeline. You're very good at what you do. You're powerful here. What you just came out of was a soul lesson that helped you hone your spiritual, magical, intuitive gifts. And it's time for you to step into your power. But first, you have to see that this is who you are. This is what you're supposed to do, and this is how you're supposed to make your money to live here. And that spirit, because we live in capitalism, spirit understands that we have to charge. Especially like they're wanting you to do this full time. See, there's something coming out about the ending of a relationship. You may feel like you're on a twin flame journey. You probably are. You may have lost yourself in a relationship here. But it feels like you've already broken up with them. If not, the advice would be to. You're coming out of some kind of stuck energy. So it could have really shifted who you are. And that's okay. Like, remember, soul growth like this, soul lessons like this, like they're meant to be really intense, really difficult, because that's what like etches out like your pure soul from like the mask that you put on, or like who this place has made you be. Because like the whole point of being in the earthly realm is to like learn soul lessons so we ascend to a point where we don't have to come here. But part of that is like finding who we are outside of this place and existing here as our truest form. And that's what's happening. So there could be a love that you had to release because of this, that really, it really like shook your core here. You're healing beautifully though. So I would say you're a natural healer. You're being called to do healing work for the collective. My dog is sneezing. Come here, babe. Little Bill. All right. So let's see what else. You're at a point in your journey here where you're shifting the rate at which things can come in through manifestation. So you have to remember that like at this point you're a natural manifester, and what that means is what you think, what you say happens. So if you're not seeing the path, or you're seeing a block like I was saying earlier, then that is exactly what can be created. So you have to be very careful with any lack mentality here, which you are healing, you're doing it, but you may feel some kind of frustration because stuff isn't coming in as quickly as you'd like. It's because you're blocking it. But the way to fix that is sit with how you're feeling, like sit with your emotions, understand them. Where do they come from? Why are they there? That's what you do with the block too. Like you sit with the block, understand it, whatever emotions are coming from it, so you can begin to dismantle it, so you can see past it. Because once you see your path, you're there. Let's see what else. You may be tired of being in a hermit mode. You may have been in a hermit mode for a really long time. Because they're saying, whoops, it's going crazy. Because they're saying you got to be in this hermit mode a little bit longer. And then I'm definitely feeling resistance, and I don't blame you. I've been in a long hermit mode before, and it was rough. But there might be some kind of emotion or something that you're like stuck on, or there's something you need to sit with and understand. There's definitely some kind of block. It could stem from this past relationship. It could stem from money. Could be both. But sit with it, understand it, because once you understand it and are able to like heal and release it and see past it and understand that like, yes, you are worthy of this path, and that is why you've been through everything you've been through, because that was preparing you to step here in this high priestess energy. But somehow through that, you may have like lost your ability to see like who you truly are. This place can like wear us down. It can kind of change our perception of ourselves. So maybe that's too, like focus on seeing yourself for who you are, this high priestess energy that's meant to be doing this professionally. It's okay if you charge money. You're meant to do this as a full-time job. Okay? So give yourself some space, maybe some meditation, walks in nature, like whatever vibes with you. You got this. All right. All right, number 3. What's up? All right, let's get into this. Oh yeah, you picked the Tarot of the Pagan Cats, the mini deck, and all the decks are listed in the description box. First, let's get you some oracle cards here. All right, let's get you some oracle cards. We got Polar Bear, nurture, allow any anxieties and worries to be gently released and offered up to be healed. We are coming out of retrograde right now, so that makes sense. This is number 32. This one is about rebirth. This one already flipped. We have Guardian Angel, you are not alone. Oh, I love it. There's a lot of blue here. Yeah, with this card, you may have lost someone recently, and they're letting you know that they're with you. You've been getting signs, or you've been seeing even like movement out of the side of your eyes, or like out of the side of your vision, or sparkles. That's them. They could be on your spirit team, helping protect you. They could be guiding you on something too, because there's a rebirth here. But know they're safe, they're in a better place. They're now going to be taking care of you. Hold on. Lily, come here. Come here. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Go lay down. It's okay. There was some kind of movement by the door. Maybe dogs are significant. This is my Lily. Lily, go lay down. She's my protector. Maybe you have a pet that passed, and they're coming through saying they're your protector now. I love that. Let's see what's going on. You have a love coming in. A love offer is coming. Things are really about to shift. If you're maybe not seeing, maybe you keep getting messages that everything's getting better, but you're kind of not really seeing it. You could be even seeing like signs, or like maybe you're watching a lot of tarot, and like the tarot readings are like you have a love coming in, and you're not kind of like, I don't know. That's okay, because you're still coming out of this like rebirth energy. You're still healing from something here. 6 of Cups. Oh yeah, you have a love coming in big time. We have rebirth with death coming out. But you're in a big... You could also be moving. Maybe you want to move like across the country. Are you moving from like the middle of the country to like the west coast? This could be like finances seem kind of hectic, but it's not necessarily bad. You might be losing something financial, but you have like other stuff. So the advice is to like let it go. You might have been in a conflict with a business partner, and it's best to release this person if they weren't trustworthy. Like it might feel like a loss, like maybe you were part of like building it. I mean, give yourself space to feel what you're feeling so you can understand that and heal and release it. But it's the best thing to do is to totally cut this person out of your life. Cut your losses. I just heard that. This is an emotional lesson. That's why it's happening. Man, the Lovers is coming out now with the 8 of Wands. Quick lover with the Sun. And my dog is barking again. Little Bill. Okay, so with this, you're definitely like in your feels. Like something is definitely happening in the heart chakra. I'm hearing mourning. I'm hearing loss. So it's like, in order to really call in the Sun energy, which is the best card in the deck, it means like everything you want you get. It's like like finances coming through, like lots of money, lots of stability, like lots of just like happy sunshine energy. And then with the Lovers and the 8 of Wands, it's like the fastest way to get there is to release this person. Like if it's a business arrangement, it's definitely a person. And as hard as it is, like the best thing for you is to totally release them. Like even the business or the company, or like you're sharing something, just release it. You're going to get whatever you're losing back like tenfold, like 100-fold. Like, because the universe sees how like deceptive this has been, and like it's not fair. But sometimes to get people karma, you know, so they understand like what they're doing is not cool, it has to be like this. It has to be like this kind of a hard ending on your end. But anytime that happens, you get everything you've lost like times 100, which is coming through here. It's very hidden right now. But you're going to be victorious. Hold on, I dropped one. Oh. You probably just saw my hair. And then we have the Ace of Wands here. Oh yeah. You could even, because you're letting go of something in business, you're going to get the opportunity to like do something you've always wanted to do. It could be creative. There's also another opportunity coming in quick. Let's see. It's like as soon as you release this other business opportunity, something new comes in fast. That's interesting. Maybe this is how you meet this lover, which means like, yeah, you could meet them through making a business arrangement, but also like you taking some kind of business deal or something somehow leads to you meeting them. Doesn't have to mean that you're going to work together, but it also could. This puts you in your Empress. But first, you have to take whatever you have left from something and just run. Go into hermit mode and heal yourself. Remember that like the pain is the fire from which we phoenix ourselves from the ashes. So let the pain change you. Let yourself cry, let yourself feel everything so you can transform and ascend into this Empress. Because things are going to get better, but you will have to like release something about business, something that is definitely a conflict. You're being very protected, especially by someone you've lost recently. Could be a pet, could be a person. But then you have a love coming in too. As soon as you get through this hermit mode, which is short, it's not long. It's like the faster you let yourself fall into a hermit mode, the faster you're into the sun. The faster you're into these blessings, the faster you shift from one business situation to another is how you meet your lover. Like, just let the shifts happen. Just go with the flow. I know it's hard. Give yourself space to feel everything so you can understand it and heal and release it, or balance those emotions as much as possible. Because moving forward, letting things fall apart and shift is going to be how you get to everything you want. Okay? You got this.